Now, from Nebraska's trusted news source, this is Channel 8 News at 6.
Well, some Lincoln students are heading back to school tomorrow, and safety is the main concern for many parents. In fact, this Gallup poll is finding 41% of K through 12 parents fearing for their child's safety in the classroom. And many say they want good and better communication between them and their schools. And Lincoln Public Schools is doing just that. Good evening, everyone. I'm Rod Fowler. LPS just unveiling a new tool to make sure you and your kids stay in touch with what's going on at any moment.
Mindy Burbach is the Executive Director of Communications for LPS. She says with 42,000 students in the district, keeping the communication line open between them, their families, and the schools is vital. That's why they're proud to announce they have a new website, and for the very first time, an app for your phone. They're both up and running now, ready to go.
We've never had an app before, so this allowed us to try something new with this app. It's not the only place where you can go to get information, but it's just one more tool.
You can pick and choose any school you want to follow with your app to keep track of what important events are going on. You can also get push notifications from the schools as well. And LPS is well aware there may be times when the unexpected happens. For example, maybe a gas leak is detected or something we never want to see. A violent situation breaks out. The app will let you know when the school has to take defensive measures.
Our first priority is to making sure that students and staff are safe. Once we've done that, we will communicate with families any information they would need to know. And so, of course, a parent's first instinct might be to call the school to find out what's going on. That's going to tie up our phone lines for those emergency responders. So we ask parents to just wait, pause. We will share that information as soon as it becomes available through email, text, phone call, and of course our app.
And let's not forget about the new website, which, by the way, can even walk you through downloading the app.
So it's user-friendly.
Absolutely. But you're going to notice that there's easy big buttons for you to see, to click through those important links that people are constantly looking for on our website. If you're on our website, you know, it's got your enroll, all of the important buttons are right there. It's got news stories. This is kind of like a Twitter feed. So if we want, like our meeting notice, we put right there. It's got the events calendars, so you can see all the events.
And one other important addition to the website I want you to know about. It's called the Safe to Save feature.
This is a way for you to report something that makes you feel unsafe at our schools, and then our security team, it gets routed to them immediately and they take a look at it.
Pretty cool. If you want to download the app from your favorite app store, just type in lps.org. You'll see it. Kindergartners, 6th and 9th graders start school tomorrow. Everyone else, you're back in school on Thursday. Good luck to everyone and have a great school year. And as those kids head back to school, raising literacy rates is of the utmost concern for some Nebraska schools. In our 6 o'clock morning show, we're going to sit down with the superintendent of Seward to figure out how they'll be tackling the issue. Make sure you tune in so you can learn what they have planned for the students. And as your kids get back into the classroom, Channel 8 is going to be right there with you. Scan the QR code on your screen to download the Now Local News app. Our morning newscast will help you get ready for the day, along with something pretty important, what to expect when it comes to the weather. And we all know evenings are hectic, so we won't waste your time. If it's happening now, our team of reporters and citizen journalists will let you know first. Speaking of the weather, let's get to your first forecast on this Tuesday evening. Here's a live look at another hot day in the capital city with some kids, as we mentioned, heading back to school tomorrow. How's it look for them? Here's Chief Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins.
Yeah, I'm in that strange situation where I have one kid that's starting high school tomorrow, and then my other kid is waiting until the day after tomorrow because he's already done that. So one's going to be sleeping in, and the other has to deal with this. First day of school, because it's, well, you know, everybody else goes to school on Thursday, but 75 degrees to start, so it is going to be a warm start, and I think it'll be around 90 as everybody heads home. Plenty of sunshine. There are storms in the forecast. More on that in a minute. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, Honda of Lincoln. A lot of sunshine, and 94. Feels like 104, unfortunately, with that dew point at 74 degrees. There's the storms out there right now from about North Platte, north and west towards Cherry County, and even a couple of storms just south of McCook, but most of the state dry right now. But that one right there trying to pulse up a little bit. Now it's pulsing back down. That's kind of what these storms have been doing. They try to get severe quickly and then just back off almost as quickly as they got formed. But most of the state dry and warm with temperatures in the 90s and 100s. And with that dew point in the 70s, the heat index way into the 100s. In some spots, it's 104 in Lincoln. As we head through tonight, those storms will try to make their way east out of western Nebraska and then fizzle out. But that in north central and northeast Nebraska may be strong to severe. That forecast in a few minutes.
All right. Thank you, Rusty. Well, kids in Nebraska, as we said, getting back to school. And now the city has a plan to get kids where they're going more safely. Lincoln's mayor making an announcement today about the Safe Routes to School program. Our Meg West joins us now to let us know what the program is and how it can protect your child on their way back to the classroom. Meg?
Yes, good evening, Rod. Well, as kids lace up their sneakers to walk to school or maybe put some air in the tires of their bikes, they're going to be going to schools all across Lincoln. You can see these little schoolhouses in the circles represent all the different schools in the district. Now, the Safe Routes to School program is working to improve safety along these primary routes to and from schools. Since launching in 2020, the project has made improvements in 33 Lincoln school zones. Just this year alone, the team has completed work in 2 of those schools. At Brownell Elementary, crews installed new reduced speed limit signs and extended the curb. That shortens the distance students have to cross at the traffic signal. At Huntington Elementary, the curb was also extended. LTU says more work is underway at other schools. Like at Purtle Elementary, crews are adding a new crosswalk, and over at East Ridge Elementary, they're adding new crosswalk markings and reduced speed limit signs. LTU joining the mayor and other agencies to speak today about the benefits of the project.
Through the Safe Routes to School initiative, our team works to incorporate school zone improvements into other planned street projects. By coordinating project locations and construction schedules, we can complete multiple improvements at the same time, saving taxpayer dollars and reducing the need for future construction in that area.
The county health department is also involved in this collaborative effort, and they say the improvements serve both safety and health goals as they encourage more students to use active transportation. And a Lincoln police chief saying today that the force is prioritizing school zones for traffic enforcement as this new school year begins, reminding drivers that fines double in active school zones. In the studio, Meg West, Channel 8 News.
All right. Thank you very much, Meg. Don't go anywhere. We have more for you after the break, including maternity care missing. What % of counties in the Midwest don't have a hospital that is capable of providing maternal care, and why that number is going up across America? We're back in 1 minute. Breaking now, just into our newsroom, a fire on Elk Ridge Road. It's just west of 56 and Pine Lake Road, to kind of give you an idea where. And as soon as we heard of the fire, Channel 8 sent a reporter to the scene, and our Emma Norwood is there with a view of the home that is currently being worked on by the fire department. Emma, what do you have, and what's the latest details?
Hey, good evening, Rod. I got to say the smell of smoke is just pretty thick out here. Now, it's going to be this home right behind me here with that ladder. Crews actually did just come up off of that roof. And according to LFR, I just spoke with their battalion chief. When they arrived, they saw a heavy fire on the backside. Now, he did just tell me that they went to the back and the front of the home with hoses, and they found heavy damage throughout the home in the attic. And of course, that back deck back there is just completely ruined. They also said that 4 cats were inside the home, and they have been unable to locate them at the time. But there have been no injuries, and it is still further under investigation. Now, crews have been hard at work here. This came in just before 5 o'clock, and I've counted about 5 units so far. Definitely putting that work in out here. For now, Rod, I'm going to send things back over to you.
temperatures have been very warm today. That's going to continue for one more day. And there's quite a few storm possibilities in the forecast. I'll break it down when we come back.
Developing now, maternity care deserts are being recognized across the U.S. Every county that you see in red right here
Now, from the Channel 8 Sports Zone, powered by Green's Furnace and Plumbing, here's Channel 8 News Sports. The Channel 8 News Sports Zone.
Hey, what's going on, everyone, and welcome into Tuesday Evening Sports Zone. I'm Will Charlton. Hope you're having a nice night tonight so far. Earlier today, Nebraska football held another media session to talk fall camp and the season ahead. It was a fully defensive focus with new coordinator Rob Ulrich leading the way. He discussed the transition from formerly leading a Mountain West defense to now taking over a unit in the Big Ten, as well as the expectations that come with being a football coach for the Huskers. Ulrich comes from San Diego State, where he had a lot of success leading that defense. There's been a strategy he's lived by in his time as a defensive coordinator between a few different stops. He said, and it's just a few things that define a successful defense.
We talk about being simple, fast, and violent, but I think if you would talk to our guys, we certainly try to carry enough to attack the opponent we're seeing. We try to develop confidence, and you get confidence through going out in the field, having a quiet mind, knowing exactly what you have to do, and doing that.
He knows the expectation of being a coach at Nebraska and said it's humbling they took a chance on him.
I'm from the Midwest. I understand the tradition of the black shirts in this program and the levels it's been at. The biggest commitment we have is the previous players that have played in that have a standard for which this logo plays, and is our utmost duty to make sure we meet that standard for them. I want alumni to look at the way we play and be really proud. I want to see people talk about Nebraska the way they should.
New safeties coach Tyler Yelk said it's been a seamless transition getting adjusted to Ulrich's style.
That's a credit to Rob, his ability, his emotional IQ. Everybody is a confident, teetering on arrogant, in this profession. And to be able to humble yourself, to be part of something bigger than you is, what we all have to do.
And with a new defensive scheme comes a new energy, as returning linebacker Vincent Shavers Jr. says.
He be having me playing a different position. Like, he moved me around the field a lot. I like that. And I like how he, send pressure to go get the quarterback. We ain't playing patient this year. We playing fast and physical football out there, violent.
We'll have more from today's media session tomorrow. We'll hear from two new transfers on the defense. The NFL preseason is right around the corner, and Channel 8 is the exclusive home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Tune in this Saturday afternoon when the Chiefs open up the preseason against the Los Angeles Rams at 3 p.m. Catch all the action this preseason for the Chiefs right here on Channel 8. That does it for now here on Sports Zone. We'll see you back here at 10. Rod, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Will. And let's get a final check of your forecast with Rusty, see how things are shaping up on this Tuesday night. Rusty. Come in, Rusty. There you are.
I wasn't sure if I was going to show up. Yeah, it's a little warm out there. Temperature-wise, we will eventually cool off as we head past tomorrow, but we have to get there first. It is still very warm. 104 in McCook, but 95 in Beatrice, 94 in Lincoln. But the heat index with added humidity in southeast Nebraska, very high, between 100 and 110 almost. One severe thunderstorm warning over there just north of North Platte. So a few isolated strong storms in western Nebraska a possibility. And Stormcast has that fired up really nicely, just almost exactly where it was forecast to be. A few more storms possible. The better chance for severe weather will come from the north overnight, and we'll keep an eye on that.
All right, thank you, Rusty, and thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy your evening. We'll see you back here at 10 o'clock.
Founded and operated by American veterans and patriots, we bring a warrior ethos to every case. We are Barry Law.
Let your voice be heard by sharing your photos and videos to the Now Local News app. Earn points and redeem them for gift cards. Scan the QR code to join.